is a question that many of us have asked ourselves. Why do we find it easy to say yes to work, colleagues, and even strangers, but hesitate to say no to our loved ones? We sacrifice time for work and friends, but miss out on precious moments with family. Today's story will help you understand that sometimes a well-timed refusal can save your entire life. In a bustling city, there was a man named David. David was an outstanding financial employee, always trusted by his boss and colleagues. To him, work was everything, and he believed that by working hard, he could provide a better life for his wife and son. Every morning, David left home before his wife and son woke up. Late at night, he returned when they were already asleep. He rarely had dinner with his family because he was always busy with projects and important meetings. One day, his boss, Mr. Richard, placed a thick file on his desk. "David, I need you to complete this report by tomorrow morning. This is a huge opportunity for the company. I trust you can do it." David glanced at the clock. It was nearly 7 p.m. Today was his son's birthday, and the boy had been eagerly waiting for him since morning. David clenched his teeth and nodded. "Yes, I'll get it done." By the time he got home, it was past 11 p.m. The birthday cake was untouched. The candles had melted, and the small party had ended long ago. David walked into his son's room and saw the boy clutching his teddy bear, his eyes swollen from crying. His wife looked at him with disappointment. "You always say you'll be home early, but you never keep your promise. Do you know how much he waited for you?" David had no answer. He believed he was working for his family, but in reality, he was losing them day by day. As time passed, David became increasingly distant from his family. His wife grew used to his absence, and his son stopped waiting for him every night. David thought that as long as he kept advancing in his career, everything would be fine. But he didn't realize that his success was pushing away the people who loved him most. One late night at work, David felt a sharp pain in his chest. His hands trembled and his vision blurred. He tried to stand up, but his legs wouldn't cooperate. Then he collapsed right at his desk. David woke up in the hospital to find his wife sitting beside him, holding his hand tightly. "Do you know how scared I was? What if you never woke up? Work can replace you, but our son cannot. Do you even know what truly matters in life, David?" Her words shook David to his core. For the first time, he asked himself, was work really worth losing his family over? The day David returned to work, Mr. Richard once again placed a thick file on his desk. "David, I need this analysis done by tomorrow morning. Can you handle it?" David looked at the file, then straight into his boss's eyes. For the first time, he didn't hesitate. He took a deep breath and said, "No, I can't keep overworking myself. I will finish my work during office hours, but I won't sacrifice my family anymore." The office fell silent. Mr. Richard frowned. "What did you say?" "You've always been the hardest worker here." David nodded, his voice firm. "And because of that, I almost lost my family. If I don't set limits, no one will do it for me. Work is important, but my family is more important." Mr. Richard was silent for a long moment before nodding. "You're right, David. I've been too demanding. Go home early. The company needs you, but so does your family." David couldn't believe his ears. A simple refusal, yet it changed everything. A high-ranking manager was always busy with work. One day his daughter asked, "Dad, when will you play with me?" He replied, "When I have free time, I will." But that day never came. It wasn't until she grew up and had her own family that he realized what he had missed. We often think that saying no is a bad thing, but in reality, knowing when to say no can save your life. Remember, saying no is not selfish. It's protecting what truly matters. Family is irreplaceable. Work can be lost and regained, but moments with family cannot. If you don't set boundaries, no one will do it for you. From today onward, try saying no to things that aren't truly important and yes to the precious moments in life. Have you ever had a moment where you realized the importance of balancing work and life? Share your story with us.